All right, everybody, welcome back. This is Daniel with POVPOOL. We're at the Hard Times 10 Ball. We're going to start this match here between Chris Melling from the UK
and Mr. Putnam. We have plaid versus stripes.
Yes.
Let's see who wins.
That kind of reminds me of, I had another match like that between some ladies. It was pink versus stripes.
Oh, boy.
I was calling them. Okay, I think it was Brooke Thomason versus...
Oh, yeah.
It was a funny match. All right, so... Stripes comes to the table.
Well, I like the fact that...
He's warming up.
I like the fact that they've, like matching pieces of clothing, but on opposite ends. You could have an all-black outfit, but no.
Yeah, you can't get them confused by these.
Oh no! So if Nico's playing Corey Harper, then that means he beat Oscar, and that means I got to play Oscar.
Oh, Melinda.
I know. It's like playing my own family.
I know. You know them. You know him. You know.
I know them for a long time.
Well, at least we know he's not going to stall on you.
Oh, hell no. His dad would kill him if he did that, and I would kill him if he did that.
Not like that's ever happened in a tournament.
Santos?
Speak of the devil, right?
Man.
Yeah, I know. I saw you were pretty upset that day.
No, I just irritated. I mean, I told him straight out. I said, you know what? If you're going to beat me, just beat me. Just
play me. Play me straight out, yeah.
Don't push the balls to a rail.
Yeah.
That just irritates me so much. I'm like, just fire him in the hole. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's not going to hurt me if you win.
I really feel humiliated when somebody tries to do that to me,
It's not so much humiliation. I mean, I just think, I get it. You don't have to play me with any sort of respect because I'm not a player in any way or form, but it would be nice to just not waste time because you know what? Every rack that he kept pushing to the rail was one more rack that I could have spent drinking. And there was an actual bar up there. So I was like, you know what? I need to go drink. So you need to just fire them in the hole and let me go drink.
Yeah.
But no. Maybe he was afraid I was going to be an alcoholic.
Are you hanging out still out at Santa Monica House of Billiards?
Not as much as I used to. I just don't have that much time to play anymore.
Yeah.
I play like maybe about 1 or 2 days a week.
Wait a minute. What am I asking you for? I know where you've been like the last 2 months.
Exactly.
Pretty much. I keep running into you.
Yeah.
Everywhere I go, you're there.
The only pool I have is the weekend tournaments right now. A little brutal, but there it is.
Did you get I sent you an email. I said to you that you should probably start getting free tickets from Greyhound because you promote them so much on your blog.
Yeah, now here comes the disgusting part. I do get free tickets from Greyhound because I do ride them that much.
Okay.
Isn't that disgusting?
Because I noticed it as a tag on your article as well. So.
Oh, I know. Yeah, that's how lame I am. I'm on their frequent riders program, and I actually get free tickets.
That's actually not that lame. I really respect that.
It's so lame. I gotta laugh at myself.
So wait a minute. Does it mean you have the hookup for like half price for your friends?
They have this thing called companion fare. Yeah, sometimes they give me that coupon too.
Wait a minute. Maybe Greyhound can start advertising with the pool industry in some way.
They're subsidized by the federal government already, so I don't know.
The feds? They're not going to like pool.
Well, it's kind of they're
a transportation company, so
yeah. Well, they're kind of like Amtrak. I mean, I'm pretty sure they receive federal funding. I don't think they would be able to stay in the business if they didn't. But it still makes me laugh.
Yeah. So we're watching. What did you call them? Checkers.
We got plaid over here.
Oh, plaid. We're watching plaid warm up now.
Plaid.
No, Shawn Putnam actually is, He
lost to Alex, I think, 9-3.
Yeah, he's struggling on this table, in this room, I think. It's really humid today, too.
It is. They're not really... I mean, they have the ceiling fans going, but that doesn't do much. They need to get their...
Air conditioning.
Yeah.
Busch, Barbara, and
sorry. I keep listening for my...
Busch on table number 3, that's a race 9 on 1 line.
Sometimes when you say air conditioning in a pool hall, that's blasphemy.
This is the one between you and me. I'll play how you want. Shawn hates to lose.
Why?
Because he told me last time he hates to play on the losers side. It's too much for him. So he's already lost one match, and he said, I just want to...
I got it.
Well, twist that the way you make it sound good.
Yeah. Did you have that? I'm sorry we were cut off there. Melinda, what were you saying? And the lag.
Okay, so
Chris Melling and Shawn Putnam.
Who are you picking?
I'm going to pick Chris.
Fine.
Because he's British. And I'm British.
Oh, did not know that.
You didn't know I was British, or you didn't know Chris was British?
I'll pick Shawn because he has plaid shorts, and I also have plaid shorts.
You just like them. You just like them tall and handsome. That's what it is. No. Okay. No. Never mind. I'll take your word for what you just said.
We're gonna pretend that pause never happened. Heavyweight. Shawn says this is the heavyweight championship. I'll buy a beer for whoever wins. I'll do that.
First break of the match, folks. All right, Chris, looking at a bit of an up and down rack here. He's got to come all the way down table. Wow.
Oh, no.
Nice bank, but unfortunately goes into the drink.
The only time the pockets aren't tight enough.
Yeah, is when you're scratching them. I hate that.
Are you insane yet? You've done all these streams for, well, you've done streams for like the past 4 weekends, and I know because I've been at every single one.
Oh, I know. You have been at everyone. I know.
So it was like,
I've been seeing you at every
one. It was
one.
Vegas, then San Francisco,
yeah, wait,
the
Pots
Mountain
and
View,
Pans,
this one.
the Cole Dixon, the West Coast Challenge, and this one.
I logged a lot of Greyhound miles.
I logged a lot of
miles.
BMW miles.
Yeah, you get to ride in comfort. One day, that comfort shall be mine.
1,200 miles I put on that car in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah. I actually tallied up, just out of curiosity, all the Greyhound miles for this year, and I think I'm over 5,000. 5,000 something.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
That's pretty amazing. I mean, 5,000 miles, like Greyhound. That's you can break that down into different hours too, because driving 5,000 miles in a car.
That's different, yeah.
You know,
Greyhound is only supposed to go 55 miles an hour.
Yeah, they make stops. They wait for 20 minutes for passengers.
Yeah, we got all sorts of creepy people on board, including me.
Well, Shawn looks like he's probably going to take this combo on.
He's going to hook himself behind the six.
If he gets there. It looks like he's there.
No, he's got it.
Looks like he's there. Now, is he not engaged, right, to Kim? Is it Pierce?
I think so. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know too much about the tabloid gossip of pool.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just know that.
Nice
shot. Nice shot. I just know that she's been rooting him on. I think maybe they got married. I don't know. Maybe in the chat room somebody. They
got chat room married. Is that not real marriage?
Yeah. Does the Greyhound have a bar? That's what the chat room's asking.
Yeah, that's called a 44-ounce Slurpee filled with vodka. That's a Greyhound bar.
You did not just say that.
Of course I did.
Shawn Putnam. Scores his first game, and if I'm not mistaken, this is a one-loss side, so is that race to 8?
No, I think it's race to 9 and 9.
They're going 9 on both sides, huh?
I want to say they are because it's only 64 players. The original payout in the original field, they expected 96.
Yes, that's true. Exactly the same amount of players that came to the West Coast Challenge, too, 64.
Yeah.
But not the same players.
It's a little difficult. I mean, when you have a lot of big tournaments like that back-to-back on weekends, a pro can go, but like a regular working person, no, you could probably only go to 1 or 2 at most, not all 4.
That's a dry break with nothing.
A dry break in a humid room, it just sounds wrong.
If you're playing 10 ball, get used to the dry break.
Okay, well, if I'm going to be breaking dry, then the room can't be dry. It has to have a bar.
If you are, then what?
I said if I'm breaking dry, then the pool room better not be dry.
Yeah.
All right, push out.
Chris keeps looking at me. Boy, Chris is he's very engaging with the audience, isn't he?
That's actually kind of.
He's a bit of a showman. I like that.
Well, you know, it's like that when you play, like in the match before, when you have Alex or Bonnie. Alex likes to engage with the audience, and sometimes you look at it, it's almost like it's just a casual game between friends, and not like they're actually playing for money or anything.
Right.
Okay, next up on the one last side, I got Oscar Dominguez.
That's me.
Melinda.
Hey,
On table
Melinda.
number 4.
All right.
Take it down.
Whatever.
Yeah, come on.
Dang it. I've avoided playing him for I don't even know how many years now.
Wait a minute. You could just not play the match and go to the bar.
That would be absolutely unacceptable.
All right, Melinda, take care. It's good to see you again.
I'll be back later.
Okay, good. And I think I'm being joined by Mike Brown. I don't know. Or maybe Mike Brown's being joined
Yes.
by other duties. I don't know. Okay, good shot on the 3 ball. He's going to come on up table here. Nice angle on the 4. You are.
Hi, everyone. Mike Brown here. Photographer semi-extraordinaire, if Daniel says so.
Oh, I do. More than semi.
Come on down to Hard Times. We've got a real deal on quality photos. We've got a really cool set of limited edition photographs of all these top players. Only 10 ever being printed. They're on sale for the disgustingly low price of $20 a photo.
It's pretty disgusting.
Yes. So what do we got going here?
Well, Shawn Putnam has won on Chris Melling here. He played a beautiful 4-10 combo. Oh my gosh, that was disgusting.
That's somebody that doesn't know table 1.
Yeah, he does now.
That is absolute.
Chris Melling, meet Ernesto Dominguez.
I think rail, ball, 3 rails, 10 ball. Rail, ball.
A little bit.
2. We're going to make the 3rd rail. I was wrong.
I love it. I love it. Snooker just made me smile. Snooker in the chat room. And Shawn's going to take rack 2.
This looks like a room full of bonus ball out here, you know?
Well, yeah, you've been working as the bonus ball photographer, have you not, for the past since it started, and even actually before it started.
Yeah, it's been the most fun I ever had in my life, spending 6 weeks on a daily basis getting to know all these fantastic players.
Oh, I bet.
And the best part is you get to know them as people.
Well, yeah.
Just the pool players.
Yeah.
They're all just a bunch of nice guys.
Well,
brake had some poop behind it. You could hear that one all halfway down to downtown Bellflower.
Yeah, it definitely did. It did kind of reverberate.
Now, I don't know how. I haven't been back here to Hard Time since I moved to Vegas. I'm used to the tables out there, and the Simonis cloth they have on most of the tables in Vegas is very fast. This new cloth that Ernesto put on here, played on it yesterday, to me it seems like it's slow. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I think there's a lot of humidity in the room right now. The air conditioner has, there's a lot of people in here, and it's kind of making the balls sticky. It's making the tables roll slowly, and that's just how it is here. I think the air seems to kind of sit low in this sort of trapped area that we're in.
Maybe you're right, Dan. Maybe that's it, because it's been very muggy out here in California. Not the usual California weather.
Yeah, no, absolutely, that's it. I mean, I know this room very well. I've played here, for many, many years. And I'm pretty used to these tables. In fact, I like it when tables are kind of like this, because I know how the balls are going to react when I hit. That's probably why I spin the balls so much, because Yeah,
it kind of fits your style.
Right.
Power style.
I use a lot of spin. Yeah, I kind of try to play like Filipinos play in a way. I admire their stroke, and I admire the way they play. So I it's become a little bit of a habit with me, but it gets me in a lot of trouble too.
I haven't seen any 6-foot-plus Filipinos.
Because I'm white.
Speaking of Filipinos, match is over. Looks like Santos went down to Raj. Were you following that one on table 2?
On table 2 is Raj Handal upset by Santos.
I don't know if Santos. I wasn't following it, so I was leading to you. I thought you.
Well, actually, I don't know who looks more angry at this point. So I think Santos lost to Raj Handal. Carlo Biado is playing Mike Davis right now on table 1. Ernesto Dominguez and Johnny Kang have just finished their match, and I'm not sure who won that. Johnny Archer is here.
Yep, see Johnny down there on table 8.
In a match with Huang Can.
Oh, he just blew a 10 ball.
Oh, man, I know.
Easy shot 10 ball.
I saw that, yeah.
He's human.
On one of the lesser tight tables, too.
Yeah, that's the table I was playing on yesterday with Kevin.
Good shot by Chris, and this looks like kind of like a road map right here. I mean, just a couple of straight shots.
Tell me a little bit about Chris Melling. I just met him. Don't know.
You ask all the hard questions, don't you? Chris is from Leeds, or around thereabouts. He's a friend of Darren Appleton's, and he's come out here, spend some time with some of his pool playing buddies, and try to play a couple of tournaments. I believe Jeff Conway is, who is from New York, or actually from Great Britain as well, who's living in New York, has been sort of managing a few hard hitters, a few professional players, and Chris Melling is one of them. So, he's...
Is he a snooker player?
He actually could have been probably one of the top 16 snooker players in the world, according to Darren Appleton, but he got interested in black ball and British 8-ball, and then migrated over to American pool. But Darren swears up and down that he had the potential to really make it as one of the top snooker players in the world. And as you can see, his stroke, he's got a short stroke. He's got a snooker stroke. And his stance is,
Next up on the one loss side, we have Shane Van Boning and Art Garcia.
a lot different than you would normally see from an American pool player.
He really pulls that cue back a lot. He's got a very long backstroke. It almost straightens the arm out. See that?
Anyway, I don't profess to know. I'm just letting you know what Darren told me, what he was saying. So, you know, I listen to Darren.
I do too. Darren, when he says something, I'll definitely listen.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm kind of disappointed that Darren's not at this tournament. I thought he'd be down here.
You're watching POVPOOL, the Hard Times 10-ball tournament here at Hard Times Billiards. And I want to thank Snooker for his little contribution here to the event that we are throwing here.
That's pretty cool. Is that Photoshop?
The Hard Times 10 ball, which has more real pros than bonus ball.
Ooh!
Wow, that was a low blow.
That was hardcore.
Nice shot, Chris. Chris Melling. Pretty good break. I will not
say anything to that line at all. Now, if you're talking about the management and bonus ball,
I'm not talking about anything. I am. You're looking at Mr. Neutral here. I'm Switzerland, buddy.
I knew that was coming.
I wish everybody the best, and especially the players. The players deserve it more than. You know,
the players,
more than the promoters, more than me, more than the streamers, more than the billiard industries out there. Oh yeah, man!
Ball. I hope it can be turned around and resurrected. But
anyway, Chris is making.
What's bad for bonus ball is in truth good for Hard Times. If bonus ball had not shut down, you would not have the field of players you have with Torsten, Ralph, Mike Davis, Raj.
Well, it's you know, I don't. We could get into this conversation right now, but you know, to be perfectly honest with you, it's very difficult to speculate. It's very difficult to speculate what could and what would have happened.
I'm just saying that they would have been playing in Vegas right now, because this is when the weekend is when
some of them were, and some of them.
So that was the only comment on that. Chris is doing a...
I have to take this. I'm sorry. I have to take a phone call. I apologize, folks. I'll be right back. I'm leaving you with Mike Brown.
Oh, my God. I'm on my own. I like Mr. Melling's deliberate nature on the table. Nice, smooth stroke, controlled cue ball. Takes his time. Got a 3-rail bank there on table 1. That was a joke. It rattled in the hole. I saw one of the chat room people asked if bonus ball went bust. Bonus ball at the moment is shut down, and they're trying to do a restructuring and get additional investment money so that they can reopen it. If you go to the WPBL website and look at the latest headline, you will read the statement from the management as to the status of bonus ball. We hope it all comes back. It's a good game. And people were trying very hard, but things happen, and let's hope they can recover. But meanwhile, we got a phenomenal tournament here. I'm telling you, there's more talent in this room than you can count. It's amazing. So Chris Melling is we got a tie match, 2-2. Nice break, lost the cue ball just a little bit to a kick. I'm not going to get into details about the bonus ball situation. Suffice it to say that lost some investment backers and are having to back off and restructure at this point. Don't wish anybody bad. Anything. These guys were trying like heck to come up with something that would help resurrect the pocket billiards scene, and right now they're having to take a breather and try again. So we'll see what happens. Meanwhile, that was a tough cut. So I expect Shawn's going to try to put the cue ball in or around that 8 ball. I think I'd go off the left side of the 1. Just roll it back nice and smooth. Ooh. That isn't quite the way I would have tried to play it. He hit that a little thin. I agree with you, Pool Hall Banger. The bonus ball girls were very cute. And they try. Oh my God. Excuse me. Shawn missed that one by a mile. But he got a good lead. Is he going to get the safety? This is hard. This is hard times, Chris. Sometimes the guy just doesn't want to pay the bills and he turns it off. I'll mention it to him as soon as I can get loose here. Chris was just asking about the air conditioning. It's very warm in here. A whiff, as they say, and ball in hand. Daniel's on his way back. Hey, Daniel. Oh, he's still on the phone. Chris just asked me if somebody can see
Sorry about that.
So we have a slight handicap for all the players. The air conditioning is not accommodating. We got a full house. It's hard for you guys to see in the background to the left, but we've got easily a couple hundred people in the audience and 10 tables going in this room and about 10 in the other room. So it's and it's been quite humid out here in California, kind of the July monsoonal season, so it's affecting players, affecting the tables, affecting the balls. But I hope you guys stay tuned for the whole weekend. I'm telling you, this is a phenomenal field of talent. Powerful break. Got that cue ball just a little out of line again. Probably going to roll it out. And so for you at home that are pondering this shot, where would you roll out to? That's a good one. In between
to the beach.
There and
that's where I'd roll out to.
Roll out to the beach, Daniel says. And that's not going to be the best rollout. I think he's going to get a second shot.
Well, he's rolling out to a hook. And
he's smiling about that one.
Just a second. You okay, Shawn?
Daniel's back with us. He looks bright-eyed. I know he had a good 10 hours of sleep last night.
Oh, yeah. I sleep way too much.
You got nothing else to do. He just comes in here, you know, it takes about 4 seconds to set this incredibly complex technical situation. You should see the new monitor Daniel's got here. Wow. He's got, this is all a high-tech broadcast. He's got all new stuff for you guys. Working really nice kick. Nice kick. Chris, there's a fan right there. You can fire that up.
You know, I want to apologize to our viewers who are expecting some sort of bracket or tournament results. There is a bracket here. Hold on a second. There is a bracket here. However, it was written on a very glossy tournament board, and every time I've tried to take a picture of it, I get these glaring reflections, and I can't get the names of the players.
Don't you know
readable.
a good photographer who might be able to do that?
Well, Mike Brown, be my guest. If you can get a good shot of that tournament board.
Everybody, as soon as this match is over, I'll go over and work my magic on the
really appreciate
the brackets for you. Be patient. Daniel's been working hard since about 30 hours ago to get this whole new system set up, and he's got it running. And I hope you guys are enjoying the broadcast. I'm just blown away. The talent in this room, it's just amazing. There's Shane down there again. Shane's warming up for another match, Daniel, on table 7.
Yes, and that'll be from the one-loss side.
Ooh, that's right. Well, the last tournament you and I worked together, Shane caught a gear when he went to the lost side, and everybody else was toast.
That's true.
Nice lead by Shawn Putnam. We got a man who's going to jump with a real cue. Wow, that's kind of cool. My kind of guy. Oh, this is going to be an interesting shot. You're going to jump this right over the ball. No, he's not. He's going to pound it through the rail. Watch this, folks. Nice shot. This could be a good shot, Daniel. Watch this. Oh, that was nice.
He's going for the side, and no.
It was still a nice try. Nice shot. Looks like Ramin's got it. Ramin Bakhtiari's going to have a match on table 2. He's sitting there, waiting. So Ramin's going to go play pool. That's Ramin Bakhtiari in the background there of GoPlayPool.com. Go find your favorite and best billiard rooms with Maureen and Marianne. Ramin does a good job. Oh, who's that he's playing? Who's that? Who is that guy with the hat on? Do you know who that is, Daniel? It's
playing Ramin Bakhtiari? No, I'm not familiar with him.
It's not a familiar face to me.
Yeah, let's see if I can connect the dots here.
Well, here's going to require a nice smooth shot right up the rail. Let's see how Shawn attacks this one. Beautiful shot. Nice shot, Shawn. Come around behind the 8 ball. Yep. Little angle. Yep. Drag it straight over.
Alex, tag line. You're on table number 13. Alex, you're on table number 13.
No, he made this shot just a little touchy. He's going to have to kind of pop it and pull that cue ball out to the left. Just like that. Nice shot, Shawn. Here's a little trivia for you, Daniel. You have any idea what Shawn Putnam's hobby is?
What Shawn is what?
Shawn Putnam's hobby.
No. What is his hobby?
He has several aquariums, and he works with exotic fish.
No kidding.
I mean,
wow.
Lots of them, and he just loves to talk about it, and he's got some real high-tech aquariums going over there, and he's living in Vegas right now.
You know, I really love the like those saltwater aquariums. They look
what he's doing.
Really beautiful, you know.
He was very bummed out today because he's having high. I'm not even sure what the
High blood pressure?
No, well, he's got that too, but something wrong with the pH in the aquariums.
Oh, you mean with
his little fish buddies are in distress right now, so he's worried about his friends. Legitimately. So there's a little side trivia on someone's life. No, hey, you guys can see it from the top. No edge on that one ball. What's the young fellow's name? The Filipino over there on table 6. The fellow who beat Shawn?
Carlo Biado.
Carlo Biado?
Biado, yes.
Biado, B-I-A-D-O?
B-I-A-D-O, yes.
Over there, running through another rack. This kid shoots good. Those Filipinos, man, they come out just firing. That's another one. Let me see which button goes up on the top. I get a feeling he's on the winning side.
Yeah, 29-year-old talent from the Philippines. Just beat,
I can hardly remember.
Just beat Shane Van Boning in a hill match here.
Yeah, he did. He shot really well too. Shane wasn't shooting. Shane missed a couple of shots, but this guy's just plowing through them. Let's see what Shawn does with this shot. He's going for the combo. Or not. Maybe it was a direct safety, and that worked right well. He's going to kick back off the left him no edge. Nice safety, Shawn. Looks like Carlos is rolling through another match, Daniel. He's got a 6-2 lead over Mike Davis. Oh.
Ouch. Well, it's not going to hurt too much, actually.
He actually got a lucky roll on it. 2 balls stayed in front. I only met Chris a couple of hours ago. He's a really nice fella. He's got a real upbeat attitude about anything. Seems these... No, you're a UK guy, right? Jason is Scottish, is that correct?
Jason's from Scotland.
And so is Chris. I don't want to make a mistake and call him Irishman. Is what?
Somewhere around Leeds.
Which makes him what? Scottish?
No, Northern England.
English?
Northern England, yeah.
So, the question is, what do you think Shawn is? Does he have an edge? Can you see from there? I'm trying to see if there's an edge on that one ball.
Yeah, he can, but I think
he's trying to put it under that.
He can't really control the cue ball on that shot. He's probably looking at a kick.
Looks like he wants to pull it off the side rail, but if it's that thin, he may not be able to. Let's see how he does. Ooh, it's a beautiful line right down his cue. I'm looking.
Well, he's going to do that.
He got it.
Walks the ball right behind the 6. That was a good shot.
Nice safety. Nice and smooth. Filipino guys just firing those balls. Look at,
yeah. Carlo Biado came in second place in the one pocket just last week with second place bested by Darren Appleton twice in that tournament.
Wow.
The only player out of this 55-player field to knock him out.
Wow. He just popped the 5 ball and dragged the cue ball 3 rails to put it in between the 7 and the 8, and it was only 4 inches of space.
Looks like an even score between Huang and Johnny Archer, although I could be wrong. Beads are pretty far away, but it does look even, maybe 3-3 or 4-4.
Wow.
Huang from China, the 19-year-old pool prodigy. Johnny
is playing well, but not certainly at his capabilities these days. I'm not trying to knock Johnny at all. He's a legend. He's just not 100% sharp.
It's really tough in this room today. I mean, it is hot and it's humid.
It's not so bad for you and me. We're sitting here quietly, and those guys are up moving around and sweating the match too. So
yeah, they're putting in the work. They really are.
But this is hard times in Bellflower, folks, and it's always hot in here. I played in this room for 2 years, and you get used to 90-degree heat.
Yeah, it's hot with something.
Carlo Biado just took a 7-2 lead. Carlo? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm going to learn his name. I just don't know the guy. I'm embarrassed that I don't, but I don't. Carlos got 7-2 lead over Mike Davis. And
so I'm assuming the magic rack is optional here in this tournament, and usable if both players agree on it, because I'm seeing magic rack and real racks being used. Nice shot by Shawn. Very good shot. Perfect speed. That was like, if that was a bonus ball shot if I'd ever seen one. Definitely.
Actually,
definitely.
Well said. That's true. Beautiful shot there. Looks like he's going to have to come this side. Is he going under it? No, he's coming up the side rail. That's what I thought. Oh, he's doing a diamond count. Looks like about
Short
a
kick.
diamond and 3/4. He's coming off. Got a little right-hand English.
He's calling the corner too.
And spin it.
Doesn't want to overspin this. He didn't overspin it at all. Underspun it.
Well, you know something?
Underdrew.
If
He
you
tried to draw
folks
off that
were watching
rail.
that, when he lined it up, he lined up on the diamond system, and remember I called it was 1 3/4 diamonds that he pointed to,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
he got down and he shot the ball into the second diamond, and didn't make it.
Well,
He didn't hit it where he lined it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Both players shooting right now from the one-loss side. The loser of this match will be eliminated.
That last shot on the 2-ball was an interesting stroke. Rather than draw it smoothly back, he more popped it and forced it back. And he got it perfect. That was a good shot.
Yeah.
I like that. Learning something new here every time. And every time I glance over at table 6, Carlo's at the table again. Got a lot of table time. Spin it off, straighten it up. Nice.
Good shot.
Yay. Looks like he's got the wrong angle. Or not the best angle, let's put it that way.
Well, I've seen a lot worse. He should be okay here. Just, you know.
Well, he could roll it up slow and take the cut, which I think is a better way, or he could go 3 rounds. Wow.
It's good speed. That's a great shot.
That was a power shot. Jeez, I like that. That was a confident shot right there. Nice shooting, Shawn. Keep it up. Well, Carlo just pocketed another 10-ball. He's ahead 8-2 against Mike Davis.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my God. Shawn just said the same thing as he walked by. Oh, my God. I think that was just a lapse in concentration. Game, Chris Melling. And this will... They're tied 3-3 right now. Chris goes ahead 4-3.
Well, guys, I want to remind you guys that be sure to check out POVPOOL.com right now. Tickets are on sale. Pay-per-view tickets are all on sale right now for the decider. Earl Strickland versus Shane Van Boening, playing for 3 days straight. 8-ball, 9-ball, and 10-ball on a diamond bar box in Helena, Montana.
Helena.
We're going to Helena, man.
I'll make you a side bet of $100.
We're going to Helena Handbasket.
The Helena Handbasket. No matter what Earl does, Shane won't blink an eye, and his heart rate won't go up 1 beat.
No, he stays very calm. Actually, I've seen Earl rattle Shane, though. I have seen him do it. Yes, I have.
Oh,
I sure have.
My only personal experience was Earl is when he had his. You have the link up on your POV Pool website of the great Jeremy Jones Earl Strickland blowout at bonus ball.
Oh yeah,
that was a nuclear explosion. They kept telling me to get some pictures, and the last thing I was going to do was step in between the two of those guys.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, I remember they were saying that. Yeah, well, Earl and Shane are back at it again. They've played several times before already. Steinway Billiards, and they played on a 10-foot together. They played on 9-foot, and so we're gonna see what happens on a bar box.
Ooh,
8, 9, and 10 ball.
Ooh.
That's why it's called the decider.
Ooh. On a bar box. The little equalizer.
In addition to the fact that
that should be one hell of a fun.
The first 100. This is actually, I want to thank Kamui Tips for this, but the first 100 people to purchase the 3-day package will also receive a voucher for a Kamui Tip, good for any Kamui Tip, including the brand new Kamui Clear Tip. $30 retail value.
I was going to say, my God, what a great deal. Did you guys hear that? Buy a ticket, get a $30 discount, basically. And those Kamui Tips are really good. Really, really good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to actually putting a new clear on mine real soon.
I hope I can make it up there for that. I'm unemployed now. Since bonus ball shut down, I may be able to go to Montana.
Meanwhile, back to this match.
And if you look to your left, Daniel,
or is it 4-3?
The last 10 balls about to drop in for Carlo. Rips another one, 9-2 over Mike Davis. Yowie, zowie. Is Johnny Archer going on this stream? Well, we'll see. He better win that match down there so he can get over here on the TV table. That young Chinese boy is pounding balls to settle 1 ball in. He obviously won that game. And you guys can see in the background Ramin Bakhtiari playing his traditionally very deliberate, patient game. Ramin plays well. Nice guy, too. GoPlayPool.com.
It'll be a great match, you know.
How can you have a bad time in Helena, Montana?
Should be a great match. Should be, yeah, it's going to be played at the Fraternal Order of Eagles.
I'll tell you one thing.
The Eagles Lodge out there. It's in a beautiful, big room. That's can take almost 800 people.
That's the whole town.
Shelley's Country Cafe is the sponsor. They're sponsoring putting up the money. And
I bet they've got good food up there.
Fraternal Order of Eagles are putting up the location, so we're looking forward to it.
And the weather has got to be a little better than our Las Vegas is right now.
I can't tell you, man. I can't wait to go up there. I can't wait to drive through Salt Lake City and check out some of the Yellowstone Park. I mean, it's going to be beautiful. I'm going to try to take a nice slow ride up there. It's going to be about 17 hours from Las Vegas.
One thing you don't want to do in Yellowstone, don't mess with the bison.
Okay. I will stay.
And you will, I guarantee you will run into one or two of them on the road because they just amble along at their own pace. Wow. And if a car gets in the way, they'll just amble right through it.
Well, they better not mess with this pissed off streamer guy trying to get to Ellen on stream Earl and Shane.
Yeah. Well, just, give him a free ticket. Give him a Kamui tip.
Yeah, give him a Kamui tip. All right, guys. Sorry about that.
It's our sponsors,
Sorry
Kamui
for the
tips.
Unsolicited plug here for my own pay-per-view match with Mark Cantrell and the Legends and Champions tour. I want to thank Mark Cantrell for
okay, we got a good match going right here. It's only 4-3. Shawn
for working with me on this.
Shawn's taking a long time over this shot. He wants to put the cue ball right up behind the 3. 1, 2, 3. That was pretty textbook, folks. Nice shot. Pretty textbook. Chris is giving it a good look. I think he's coming off the side rail, right about there. Got to make sure he doesn't go a little too long and get that 5. Now let's see if he hits it where he pointed this time. It should be about 2 inches up from the side pocket. There you go.
Very nice kick. And,
right
very deliberate shot there.
On the button.
Right on the money.
Was a smooth
nice shot.
Stroke. I like the word you used on that correctly. Deliberate.
Oh, it was.
He saw it. He got down. He shot it clean. Nice shot. Ooh, Shawn left him. Oh.
Moneyball Pool asking who's going to commentate the decider. Well, I will do some producing when I get there. I'm going to get there 3 days early. And I will do a little bit of recruiting. We are also working to try to get a couple of surprise guests. I will be there. And for the most part, Earl will probably commentate most of his own match.
Just turn a second mic up and point it in his direction.
That's true.
He talks through all the matches.
That's true. And here we go.
You know what I like? One of the things that Earl does when he does his psych talk, he always talks toward the audience. He wants that audience feedback.
Yeah.
Earl's a great shooter, I'll tell you.
Mark Cantrell will probably do some commentary as well. So, yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Well, Chris missed that shot. Cleanly missed it. Oh, here's this. Can't do that.
Eddie Cohen. Eddie Cohen.
A donation.
From? Hi, thank you. Appreciate it very much. Thank you. Huh?
Catch you later.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks. We just got an audience donation
very
to
nice,
POV
very
Pool.
nice.
$20.
You don't have to tell them how much. Well, it's just not fair to the person giving it to me. That's a little embarrassing sometimes to the people giving it.
No, I thought that was a nice one. Personally, I thought that was a nice one.
No, it's very
Sorry.
sweet. That'll pay for dinner tonight. That's right. Blood, sweat, and tears. Mostly sweat.
That was a good roll. Shawn got a little angle on it. Draw it back 2 rails or follow it. There you go. Whoa. That was a little over healthy on that one. He's okay. Now, is he going to drag it? He's going 3 rails. He's having the same problem I was having. He's he meant to go for the side pocket. I think he did. But this worked beautifully. Stop shot. Bring it out a little bit for a little bit of angle. There you go. Ooh, it's a little straight, Daniel. I guess I'll just stop it right there. That's what you call a stop shot.
Yes, definitely.
Poink. Right on the money. We got an even match, 4-4. I gotta tell you, this broadcast booth is incredibly high tech. Look at this double monitors, man. You've got some. This is cool.
Thank you.
And
Thank you. Yeah, I want to thank Jason Walton for consulting with me on this new system that I've integrated into the show, into POVPOOL's show, and the future of pool looks good. I've been working very hard for the past couple of years to reach this point where we can try to bring in a professional broadcast and represent a lot of the players around the country and around the world that fully deserve all the attention they can get.
And I was kidding earlier about Daniel's getting a good night's sleep. He has been busting his butt here for, I don't think he slept for 2 days to get this new system up and running for you guys.
I was literally pulling my hair out last night.
Yeah, but there was a moment when I left last night, it was somewhere around midnight, when you must have scored with your tech guy on the phone, because all of a sudden this look came over your face and you said, oh wow, it's working.
Yeah, but then the second camera crapped out on me today, so I have to make some tweaks, and hopefully I'll get it up and running. But the problem is I mounted it sort of above a pool table light, and all the wiring is routed through the ceiling of this building, so I can't get to it. I would need a 12-foot ladder, and I just can't interrupt the tournament, so bad move on my part, I guess.
God. Well, stay up till 3 o'clock in the morning and get a tall ladder. What's another day without sleep?
Hopefully it won't take me that long.
Well, we got a good safety match going here. That one was a little off.
Yeah, that
little bit
safety
off. Chris
battle
is
might
smiling
be over
on
from
that
here.
one. He knows. I like this young fellow, Chris Melling. He's got a good attitude.
He's very engaging with people around him. He's not, not in a sharky way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's having a good time.
In a very, sort of a polite way.
Hey, Jason Shosh with a little less arrogance.
Hey.
And I say
Who said
that
he's arrogant?
I say that very fondly. Jason and I are good friends, and I love him to death.
I'd say maybe Jason's a little cocky sometimes, but I wouldn't.
That's okay. That's a better way.
Arrogance a bit harsh, I think.
He's 24
a young
years
guy.
old and he
He's a
shoots the
young guy.
lights out. Come on, give him a break. He's having a good time too. Ooh. Uh-oh. Bad luck on that shot.
Is that no rail or is that scratch? Oh, I didn't
That's
see
scratch.
the ball.
Just came in behind the one and just rolled right straight over to the bottom. Yeah. Am I supposed to be showing on those bars?
Yes, you are.
Am I off? Is this?
No, you're on.
Am I on?
You're on.
Oh,
You're
okay.
good.
Okay. Actually, on table 6, just to our left, where you guys can't see, we've got a couple of local good players. Eddie Cohen. Eddie has a minor disadvantage. He's a very short fellow, about 5'3", 5'4", so stretching on the table is a challenge. He does a lot with the bridge, but he shoots really good. He's playing Ernesto Dominguez, and he's out to a 1-0 lead over Ernesto. All right, Shawn, show me what you got. Come on. Nice and smooth. Looks to me like this combination shot right here. The 4 is going to drift over the rail. Just draw it back a little.
Oh. Dominguez.
Shawn was not happy with that at all. Oops, pulled that. Shit. He's got a little eye. He'll be all right. Roll it right off the rail. Yep. Oh, you're going to have to stretch for this one. Bridge coming out.
It's like score on Archer and Huang is 7-4, and I'm not sure who has 7, but we were about to find out in 2 balls.
Is that a combo I'm seeing over there? 9-10 combo?
No, I think you can just make both balls.
The legendary one and only Johnny Archer down there on table 8. Chris is moving right through this rack. He is very deliberate, Daniel. Wow. There we go. Back and forth. Chris Melling takes a 5-4 lead over Shawn Putnam. Looks like another game over there for SBB on table 7. I can't see the score on that, Daniel.
I think it's 7-5 now. Johnny trailing by 2 games against Huang Can. 10 ball almost went
there's
down
some good
there.
cue ball control, but he doesn't. Comes up with a dry rack. 3, 6, 9, 10. Dry break.
What's that first break he made a ball and what is that?
Not sure.
Nip and tuck match here. It's only 1 game deficit for Shawn Putnam, who, you know, could pretty easily catch a gear if he.
I'm a little surprised at the way he just shot that shot. I thought he had enough angle that if he put a nice stroke on draw, he could have pulled that right back down pin.
Swing and a miss.
We got a little bit of a weird cluster on this left side of the table, Daniel. 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. It's kind of messy. Can you see from the monitor whether that 3 ball goes in the side? Actually,
I believe it does, Mike.
I think he
believe
got
it
good
does.
shape here because it looks to me. Oh, is he going off the 4?
Hey, man. Thank you. Where you going? Going home? I just got here.
Very nice shot, Daniel. He used the billiard, popped that 4 ball out there, and opened up that problem cluster. Great shot. Great shot. There's so much action going on in this room right now. I can't even keep my eyes in one spot. Down there on table 8, the young Chinese fellas at the table against Johnny.
Yeah. And that's actually Art Garcia, local player here at Hard Times Billiards, playing Shane Van Boning right now.
Oh, it's not.
Looks like Shane is up 5-2 on Art.
That was that was a very controlled shot by Chris. Draw just the amount right along. Oops. Nice stroke. I think it's legitimate to say that at this moment, Chris is going to take a 6-4 lead. It's that way. Ramin's shaking his head. Ramin just missed the 10 ball down there. Chris Melling's up 6-4. We got a good crowd in here right now, folks. It's only a Friday afternoon. One of my friends is sitting over in the stands to the left here. Kevin Milburn. Kevin's an under-the-radar great pool player. Got it that time. Shape on the 2 should be interesting. If you can miss the 3, you can go 2 rails. And a little short. Oh, nice safety coming up. Oh, he chased after it.
Ooh.
No, he didn't.
Really overcut that ball. Chris, very upset there. Very upset.
Came up
Overcut
6
that
inches
ball by a
short.
mile, yeah. You know, he shoots a very fast pace, don't you think? Very quick pace shooter, very like a rhythm shooter. Yeah.
Yes. It's going to be a nice finesse shot. What do you think? Nice and slow?
Yeah,
Nice
let
and
it go.
slow. That's nice. Follow off the right rail, come over to the left side of the 7, shoot it in the right hand pocket. Holy he hit it way short. Way short. Oh my God. Now he's got a tough cut. That was a nice cut. Come on, baby. There you go. This is... He's going to have to fire on this shot.
Hey, you're right.
Beautiful stroke. Oh,
look at
Jesus.
that.
Oh, I love it. I'm
no
sorry.
problem for them, man.
Did you guys see that on there in TV land? Wow, what a shot. Rattled the 9 ball, though. That 8 ball was a strong shot.
All right, in our match between Plaid versus Stripes, it looks like Plaid wins this game. It's now tied. No, it's not tied up, is it? Nope.
No, it's 6-5. 6-5. Ernesto's on the switch over here with a tough 1-ball cut. Ernesto's not shooting that good. He missed an easy shot there. The heat's getting to everybody.
Including me. I'm sorry,
seriously, folks, it's very warm in here. We're certainly in the upper mid 80s to upper 80s in this room with reasonably high humidity. Just kind of beats on you a little bit. It looks like a bonus ball break. They all went over to one side and nothing goes to your pocket. nice. This guy's got a really smooth stroke. Follow one rail forward. Oh, he's pointing way over there. Why are you bothering with that? Just come off the back rail. A little follow, right English, and you got the 3-ball easy. 2 rails around for the 4. Here he goes. There it is. Ooh, nice angle. Can you see if that 4-ball passes? Looks like it
I
just.
don't know.
Oh, he's going the other side.
On this table, you're really asking for it. You need.
You don't want to cheat
need
the pocket.
You need at least 3/4 of the pocket and a little bit more if you're going to get.
He's trying to decide whether to go for the
shot
left
at it.
corner or back down the table. Let's see what he does here. Is he going 3 rails? 1, 2.
He's playing.
3.
He's playing short side of the ball for. That was a good shot. He played short side of that ball.
That was some incredible shape. That's
yeah,
what he
for
went
the-
for.
yeah.
That's where he was pointing.
He'll just float this cue ball up table, or down table, whichever you're. But the 4-ball didn't go, so.
Wow.
And,
This is a little bit tricky. You could get cute, left English off the back rail and come up and push that 5 out of there. That's a little risky.
I think if I'm going to play this, I'm going to just use a lot of inside, roll forward. Oh no, he's.
Oh my God.
He played for a shot in the side.
He got the
missed the
cue
4
ball
in the process.
Right spot. Just forgot to put the 4 in the hole. Looks like me. This is. He can't see that 4 directly, can he? He's going to kick it straight 1 rail across. What do you figure? This is a 10% shot on getting good shape on the 5?
Oh no, I think it's higher because it's actually not a tough kick. You see, it's actually a higher percentage shot than you think because it's a very, very easy kick. You just play that rail first, and you play it with speed. I thought it was
perfect.
actually, yeah. I mean, that's actually a 60-70% shot. Yeah, I think so. I mean, the chat room might disagree with me, but
So you're an old 1-pocket guy. You play 1-pocket. I don't.
when you play the speed that he does, it really is like a 60-70% shot.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I was wrong on that one. Well, I think he's out from here. Going 7-5. Whoops.
He's in a bit of a rush, isn't he?
Either got to go to the restroom or he's got a flight to catch.
I was going to say he's got a bus to catch.
Okay. The hard times.
The hard times bus.
That was a perfect segue, Dan.
Now here we go. Vroom, vroom. Seven games to 5, folks.
Dry again.
Yeah, well, that was kind of a soft break, if you ask me. I don't think he's playing a lot of 10 ball because there's a.
It's the heat.
Yeah, I don't know what it is actually.
That was a little less than the.
It really did not seem like much of a 10 ball break that we're used to seeing. A little more power.
You're right. You're right. Is Shawn going to cut or go for the 10 ball? Ooh, tried a two-way shot. Look at that. Got the save. That was a somewhat lucky roll. SVB's scoring another 10 ball over there. Bingo. Can you at all tell what that string of beads
looks like 8-2. Art Garcia is struggling.
It's the raspberry t-shirt that Shane's wearing. It's very distracting. This guy knows the diamonds real well.
Yeah, well,
he's going 3 rails on this puppy dog.
you remember that first kick he missed earlier on in the match?
Yeah, well, he aimed at a point and he didn't hit it on that one. This one,
I think this is a
a
3-railer. 3-railer.
Oh, second diamond? I told you it should have been the first time.
That was just a tough ball to hit.
Jeez, did you see where he was? He was down by the corner and he shot it 2+ diamonds up. That's your traditional 3 rails in the corner pocket, and it went 3 rails in the corner.
Chris guaranteeing
Chris
us that you can't even scratch on that shot, but he did. Chris Melling actually shooting a 790 average in this match so far, and Shawn Putnam shooting a surprising 618. I guess just neither of these guys having a great day or a great match here. It's both struggling a little bit. A lot of innings being exchanged.
A little bit of draw here. Zip. Well, looks like the only shot on the 5 is the combination. Well, that was unique, Daniel. You could tell he played that. He kicked the 5 out rather than take the combination. Nice play. But now shape on the 6 is going to be a thrill.
Yeah, I always like to say that's like a very productive shot, you know.
Power shot.
Ooh.
Good Lord, did you see that? Wow. Not a happy camper. This is a tough position on this one. Has he got an angle he could cut back on the... Oh, he's really steep to cut back in the side pocket there. It's a little high.
It's a race to 9, guys, if you're wondering. And this is the Hard Times 10 ball, the 4th annual, sponsored by Crooks and Castles here at Hard Times. They added an additional $5,000 to the prize fund.
How cool is that?
Putnam took it on and gave it back.
Not happy. Chris winced on that one. Not Chris, but Shawn, when he walked back to his seat, shoulder may have. Here we go. A little follow shot with the bridge.
I'd also like to thank the World PPA, Kamui Tips, and Go Play Pool for their support of POVPOOL. I owe you guys a big apology. I have been unable to load my graphic files for your ad placements, so I promise I will load them tomorrow. Man, he shoots so quickly.
He didn't even give that any thought. Just stepped right up.
He was just playing it natural, like, just instinct, all instinct.
Yeah. I think part of that was a little frustration because he definitely missed the position and knew it. This is not an easy shot here. You got to draw this thing to get any shape at all. Oh my, it was a nice shot. This shouldn't be a too difficult cut. You should make this.
Well, this is the devil table, as it's known. See the guy shooting next to him? That's Ernesto.
I knew that.
See the guy who just shot that? That's Shawn Putnam.
Daniel's getting punchy and hungry. That was a good out. One thing I've noticed, I've gotten to know Shawn from the bonus ball. When he plays, he always looks upset. No matter whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, he's just never externally smiling.
Yeah. I believe so, but if you'd like a rule check, I can find out. Can we break from anywhere?
Who would I ask? Emma?
Melinda. Boosty. Did they break from anywhere or just the box? Break from anywhere or just... Okay, anywhere's good.
Anywhere, Shawn.
I see some people break anywhere.
Ouch. 10
ball down.
And I don't know if that counts. I don't know if you spot it. 10 ball spots anywhere on the
Spot
table
and play on.
after the break.
Next up on table number 4, I got Rayanne, Kevin May and Rayanne on table number 4. That's on the 1 lot side, race to 9. Also, I got started number 8.
Had a couple of rules questions, and sitting right to our left right now is Francisco Bustamante, and Francisco answered them.
Sorry. Jamal and Manny on table number 8. That's a race to 9 on the 1 line side.
Shawn looks like he's getting a little bit, like pumped up now, like he wants to play.
He's waking up slightly. He's speeding up the game.
The score now is 7-6.
At 5-7 over on the left side looks a little troublesome.
I'm not thinking right. Okay, sorry, folks. 7.
Shawn's taking a short timeout. We'll resume this match here, probably in about 3 or 4 minutes.
You're having a rough match.
Yeah, it helps when they recover the cushions as well as the cloth.
Yeah, he feels like the cushions have been covered just as well as the cloth has. Yeah, the cushions, yeah, and he feels like the cushions are dead. Yeah, so you know what? It's the humidity in here too, I think, Chris. What do you think? It's hot in here and humid.
I think the owner needs to spend some more money.
Woo!
Ooh, y'all heard that.
Hello.
Well, you know, I got to tell you, I lived over. We both lived here at Hard Times before we moved to Vegas.
Yeah.
But I've never seen any time, and I've been here long enough that they've recovered the tables 3 different times, that the cloth rolled this slowly.
Right after being
Right over the new stuff. It was usually much faster. And yeah, it's a little humid, but the cloth is playing very slow.
Well, it's particularly humid in here. I don't know.
It's a typical,
Maybe they need
typical July Hard Times day. 90 degrees outdoors, 90 degrees indoors.
I'm starting to think too that maybe it's time for new balls. You know, maybe it's new balls that are needed. I don't want to be a.
No, actually,
maybe the chat room can.
One thing you got to say. After playing,
can make
in
a
all
contribution here.
And I'm not singling anybody out. All of the billiard rooms in Vegas, and you come here, look at the balls. They're nice and clean. They do a great job here at keeping the balls in good shape, especially for the tournaments. And these are the tournament balls. These are not the everyday balls. They pulled these. These are the centennials they reserve for the tournaments. So the balls are good. The players are weak from hunger and heat. They won't sell them any food here until they finish their match.
Yeah, exactly.
You finish your match, and then you can eat.
No, trust me.
We're only kidding. We're only kidding. And by the way, the tournament food that Eddie, the owner, brings in here, really nice stuff. His ceviche, is killer. Oh God, I saw the girls trucking it in.
All right, I'm going to get ceviche in a minute. I need it.
Ooh, that's a great idea. And I promise you guys, I won't eat while I'm on the mic like I have inadvertently done in the past and been admonished for. This is going to be interesting. A slow roll? Yeah? Now, how do you get on the 5?
That's a good question, Mike. How do you get on the 5? Do you play for a bank here? Do you play bonus ball right now? I think you do. I don't think it's that hard. I've seen Johnny Archer do this 100 times. Actually, this is a very common thing for professional players.
He's got room to come right up behind the 10. Get the 4, spin left, come right up the backside. Oh, he's going the other way.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, you know what? He did that shot. He played that shot a lot better than I could have. So I would have played for the bank.
This is not an easy shot here, folks. Beautiful. Right, square up the... Oh, bad roll. He didn't deserve that. That was a hell of a shot on that 5. Better than you could have done.
Most of the time.
We're all having a good time. I hope you guys are enjoying the broadcast out there. There's a lot of good pool here today. Nice. Oh, my God, he overcut that by an inch. And this is tough because it came out on the back rail. Chris is stuck on the far rail. I don't think he can cut it. Can you see on the monitor up there if there's any space? Oh, he's checking the rail. He was complaining earlier about the rail.
He's gonna have to play a masse on this shot or kick. And I don't know if I like the kick.
Me personally, I just popped that 6 ball down to the sides if the table rolls true, but you gotta roll it slow, and that's chancy. Let's see what an expert does here.
I think it goes. Yeah, he's fine.
Nice shot.
Yeah, but now what?
Oh my God. Perfect shape on the 7 ball. That's easy. Nothing to that shot. He has a dilemma here. Doesn't look like he can bank it across the corner. He could spin back it backwards into the side pocket. But that's risky. He's got no room on the left side of the ball. The pocket's in the way. This is tough. You You know what Efren would do? He'd come off the left hit there and shoot the thing down in the corner.
Yeah, that's an Efren shot, all right.
Yep.
But I don't think he would. I think that was a freak shot. You know, pretty good shot, but a freak one. Okay, so Shawn, Chris is playing a percentage here.
Chris is a little frustrated, but I can't see on the monitor.
Safety,
did he get it? You get the safety? Where's the room? Nope, it left him.
He left him half a ball.
It's banker combo, and you're sure as hell not going to shoot that combo.
Mark Whitehead in a match with Santos Sambajon. Santos is it's a 0-0 so far. Eddie Cohen still playing his match with Ernesto Dominguez. I think Ernesto's up 4-2. And
here we go. What is he going to do here? Tried the combo. That's not a bad lead. Put the cue ball on the back rail and make it work for it.
Jaynard Orque is in a match with, is that Brian Parks? I believe so.
She's wearing a hat, it has to be.
Jamal, you're on table number 8.
Beautiful shot in the side pocket. And just enough to get out there and make it work. There you go. Natural position. Just make the ball. I'll wager Chris wins this game. Ladies and gentlemen, that makes it 8-6 in favor of Chris Melling. Chris winds up for the break. Got one that time. That was a good break. Look at the roll. Look at the spread on the table. That was a nice kill stroke. It's actually non-stop. He's just shoot, move, shoot, move, shoot, move. This could be curtains. That was smooth. Match over. Chris Melling wins 9-6 over Shawn Putnam. That was a textbook break and run. Right?
Yeah, and Chris goes out in style, or finishes it up in style. Good one, Chris. How you feel? But you're still struggling, aren't you?
You really don't want to know.
The final match tonight.
Final match of today will be.
It's going to be Johnny Archer and Oscar Dominguez.
Oh wow, what a treat!
Side, one of them's got to go.
All right. Well, we'll be sad to see either one of these guys go.
You heard it from the horse's mouth on that one. Boy, that's going to be a good
Dave,
one.
is that
Thank you,
gonna be the
Dave.
next match?
Telling us.
Dave's next
The
match.
next match?
And
oh my gosh.
At 6 o'clock here.
Okay, the last match of the day is going to be at 6 o'clock, folks. We're going to see Oscar Dominguez versus Johnny Archer, and that is going to be at 6 p.m. in about 10 minutes. That sounds great. I'd love to have him
I'm
join
going to
me.
relinquish the mic to
Scotty V.
Dennis Hatch. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the greater pool players in the world coming in here right now. He's going to the head first and come back.
Fill out your scoreboard. All right, well, thanks a lot, Mike
I'm going
Brown.
to sign off. I'll see you guys later. I'll take some pictures.
All right, buddy. All right, so Chris, you're going to move on. You're still in it, so just get your head together and just step up. That's how we do it.
Yeah, it's just, to be honest with you, me personally, I'm finding it very difficult to get up for the game. It wasn't my opponent, it's just things that are going on in my head at the minute.
Equipment and circumstances and conditions, playing.
Not even that, it's a few things away from the table that have got to me. But I'd rather not discuss. But let's just say it's not a nice thing to be feeling.
Well, I hope at least it wasn't. I hope we weren't disturbing you at all, Chris.
No, it's nothing to do with anybody around the pool club or anything like that. It's just it just seemed like no matter what I'm doing on the table, everything's going wrong. I maybe had like 5, 6, 7 breaks there where I've made a ball every single break apart from maybe 2. And I can't see the one ball, and it's just like I'm looking around the room and everybody's breaking, not
making balls.
Breaking bad, but everybody's not breaking as good, and they're landing perfect every single break. And I'm just thinking, well, surely my luck's going to change. But just recently, it's just, I mean, I haven't played well for maybe 6 months since I Moscone, but I'm sure it'll all change.
Yeah, well, it will all change, and you're new to the United States now, and you're kind of like just coming in. It's a new world for you, new environment. I'm sure it takes a little seasoning too, man. But these independent tournaments are a lot more different too than some of the more prestigious ones or the sort of the professional environment. But you're also on the GB9 tour, is that correct?
Yeah, I mean, every tournament I play in, obviously I want to win it. I wouldn't play if I didn't think I could win the tournament. But it's just, like I said, I can understand why Earl Strickland is nuts, really, because the game sort of punishes you for no apparent reason. I mean, in my opinion, Earl's the greatest player in the world, always has been, in my opinion. But you can sort of understand where he comes from with things that he says, because a lot of what he says away from the table is actually true. When he goes on about the table, the pockets.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I mean, Shane Van Bonen, for instance, is a great player, a fantastic player. And Earl said if you put him on a 10-foot table and tight pockets, he can't win. And he's correct. He's absolutely correct, because the equipment is so hard to play on when the pockets are tight. And you can see here, for the viewers that are watching the games, the pockets are so tight. But he's making it more difficult because it's so warm as well. So, I mean, there's no air conditioning really, it's just a few fans around the room. But obviously I'll try and win my next match and just battle on.
Win the next match. Battle on. We'll see you, Chris. Nice to talk to you again, man. Chris Melling, everybody. Defeating Shawn Putnam 9-6, and we're going to get this match started right now between Oscar Dominguez and Johnny Archer. Please let everybody know on the forums. This is the last match of the day. I'll keep the cameras running for a little while, but it has been a long one for me. We're going to be joined in the booth by Dennis Hatch, the Hatchet Man.